Hi guys, I have my brainy glasses on today because we are going to talk a little bit about brainstorming and really creating that lighthouse vision that is being called as you and being called of you. So we will take these off because I would like to look you eye in the eye. I've got my pad of paper here and we are going to start. And where I'd like to start, and I've talked a little bit about it before, and writing your 90-day notes and really cultivating like, okay, in 90 days, here is the vision I would like to cast upon my world. Today I'd like to take a little bit broader vision, and I want to really explore that life that you are really wanting to lead. I've had a great coach along the way that showed me this method and also made me aware that we would not desire this. Like, this seed would not be inside of us if we couldn't create it. So what seed is inside you that is ready to burst and blossom and come to fruition now? And anything that doesn't allow that seed to start asking for nurturing, to start being fed in ways that it can be the force of nature and take you for the ride of your life, would you let anything that doesn't allow that go? And take a breath. There's a few ways that I clear my head to just allow a conscious stream of creativity and ideas to come in. Because as you probably know, when you are working to create something new, maybe you've seen a hole in the marketplace, maybe you haven't. But when you are looking to call in a net new creation that maybe is even a version of what someone else has already done, it becomes very limited because of what you really know. So there's a few verbal processing tools that I do to kind of open my headspace so that I'm not limited by what I've seen, what I know from my past, what I've already done. And we are going to do that real quick. And then I think I'm going to craft another video for us to actually get down to the numbers. What I know in my business is money and numbers love to be paid attention to. So we'll talk about that in a different video. Today, I'd like to just open your mind so that you're really crafting from a space of conscious creation instead of from a space of limitation, lack, and I have to. So let's start there. So what have you made so vital, valuable, and real about lack and your desperation to get? All that is and everything that brings up, would you destroy and uncreate? And take a breath. What have you made so vital, valuable, and real about needing to get instead of contributing that is keeping you locked in to this linear paradigm of creation? All that is and everything that brings up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate in entirety? All the vows, oaths, commitments, fealties, and communities where you have vowed to do life linearly instead of truly being the magic of what you actually are, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate? And take a breath. What magic are you being in your life, but you aren't being it in your business? Everything that is and everything that brings up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate in entirety? And take a breath. What magic are you being and know that you are, but you aren't bringing to your creations? All of that is, everything that brings up, would you be willing to destroy and then create? And take a breath. What magic can you be that you are stopping yourself from being because you think it's too weird? All that that is and everything that brings up, would you be willing to destroy and then create in entirety? And take a breath. Whew. What magic can you now be that you haven't been being, but now that you be it, you can see these visions with total clarity? All that that is and everything that brings up, would you be willing to destroy and then create? And take a breath. What magic are you that you know that you are, that you aren't totally being because you've concluded that it's a little weird? All that that is and everything that brings up, would you be willing to destroy and then create? And take a breath. What magic and creativity can you now bring to your work that you haven't been able to bring to your work because you thought it was too weird? All that that is and everything that brings up, would you be willing to destroy and then create? And now be your magic and total creativity as we venture into drawing out your lighthouses. And take a breath. What light and magic and creativity are you that you're being called to be, but you're afraid to be, and you're afraid to show up? And all that that is, would you be willing to destroy and then create? And take a breath. What light and magic are you being called to be, but you're afraid to be? All that that is, would you destroy and then create? And take a breath. All right, now get to paper, and I want you to write for me, what am I being called to create? What is a lifestyle that I'm being called to lead? What if your lifestyle is the creation needed to create what you're being asked to create? Would you now be willing to own, acknowledge, and choose it? Anything that doesn't allow that, would you destroy and then create? And take a breath. Go ahead and take out a pen and write down, what do I know that I'm denying or refusing to know? And if I stop denying or refusing it, it would allow my lifestyle to create as it should. And take a breath. What is it that you know? What is it that you're being called to create? Okay. Once you get this down, in the next videos, I'm going to show you how to make a marketing campaign around this big, obscure vision. And not just make a campaign that's going to be linear and boring, but make a campaign that's going to light you up, let you be your magic in each moment, and really allow this magic to come through in ways that you never thought it would. Ways where you can connect with your audience, ways that you can be the contribution you came to be, ways to bring in your uniqueness, to make it totally different, because you're now willing to show up and be you. So I hope you're ready for something truly fun and exciting. We're going to go ahead and next work on that lifestyle that you would like to create. And then we're going to work on really putting this into a campaign. And I'm going to be here and do it with you along the way. So looking forward to the next video. Bye for now.